How does 25 years of continuous touring enhance the band's live performance skills?
Up there, baby. Because I never knew a band that in our history, we had 5 years break one time, or 4-year break. We came together on a show with no rehearsal. No rehearsal. Did the concert like we've been practicing every day. But that surprised me. It's like we're the level in our lives. We walk on the stage and we demand attention. It's showtime. We're professionals. We can just stand there in your presence, demand attention. That's the professional level we on. You know, like we're professionals. So we walk on that stage. It's really serious. Like wow. So I try to see out. I try to jump outside my body and see us, but I can't. But I feel it. I feel what people feel. It's like the band demand attention. Like we're on that level, man. Like wow. I'll pay to go see it. And the thing about it is, we can do it with anybody. All of us have played with many different people. But this unit here has a special aura about itself. When they step on stage, I ain't got to worry about nobody. Everybody got their part. They know their role. Like we on some films that everybody know their role. And they come together to make that magic. Yeah, man, it's like, you can't buy this. You can't, it's a gift. It's a gift we have together. Everybody got a special gift. And when we come together, it just enhances that energy, man. That synergy, they call it.
Let's talk about your musicians. Stefan, you've been playing the guitar for how long?
I started when I was about 12 years old. 12, 13, 14, somewhere around in there. But I played piano at first, at a very young age. I played piano. And that laid the groundwork for me knowing what, music and chords. And then all through high school and college, I majored in music. And that's when I really learned how music really works as opposed to just, listening to my ear. And once I learned how to read and write, then that just opened up a whole nother door for me. And after that, there was no turning back. And once I picked up the guitar, I found my main instrument now. And then from that point, I just began to write everything from my guitar. It just opened up a whole nother world for me.
How did you know what AOC needed?
Well,
guitar-wise.
Just from the name alone, and when we got together, because before I met the twins, I think I met Nate first through other musicians, and then our bass player at the time, Rudy. He took, we were doing sound. I also do sound. I was doing the sound for the twins just before when I first met them. And it just so happened I'm a twin too, but I have a twin sister. But I was doing the sound for them. And I saw these two guys, they looked just alike. But before I saw them, together, they were separate. And one of them came to me and like, man, you're going to be doing the sound for us and this and that. I'm like, yeah, cool, nice to meet you. And he walked off. Then the other one came by dressed totally different, but looked just alike. And he said, man, so what's going on, man? I'm like, something wrong, homeboy. I just spoke to him now. He done changed the clothes and asking me, so what's going on, man? I'm like, I wanted to say, we just met. I'm telling you, this is a true story. And then it wasn't until the end of the night, when they went on stage, and the bass player that played with us, who provided the sound system and everything, I said, man, why didn't you tell me they were twins? Because I thought this guy, one guy had a problem because he kept changing clothes. And he kept coming up to me like that was the first time he met. It was unbelievable, man. Since that day when I first met him, I just knew something was going to happen. And then maybe about a year later, after that first encounter, some kind of way the planets all lined up and the universe said, look, you're going to be working with these guys. And from that point, we never looked back, man, honestly. When I first saw them, I did not know it was two of them. I just knew one guy kept going back and forth changing clothes. Because they weren't dressed the same way. Unbelievable. And nobody told me.
Yeah, well, we did the same thing to Philip Bailey, Earth, Wind, and Fire. We did the same thing to Philip Bailey in Japan. And they were saying, what is Japan, Indonesia? It was Japan. playing? You playing? He said, Omar, with Chuck Booker, he got Chuck Booker with it. He said, hey man, that brother right there, see now. He just shook my hand. He came back and shook my hand again and said, hey. And then we saw both of us together. He like, okay, y'all got me. You know?
I love rhythm section a lot. So, Mike, you play a lot of different stuff. And or should I ask this to the guys? How did Mike fit into you guys? I mean, what does he bring to the table for you guys when it comes to the rhythm? I mean, there's a lot of you have to be a badass drummer, right?
Everything.
It's very musical. A lot of drummers are not musical, and they're just kind of in their own shop. They're in their own, I'm going to show you everything I know and all that stuff. But Mike, the way he plays, he serves the songs first. The job. Yeah. And so we've had a lot of drummers over the years, but I would say he's the best overall because the way he serves the song as the rhythm section, it's very, very good.
From the nickname Spike, the same person gave me something else, which was when I was younger, I tried to do a chop where I wasn't supposed to, and stay in the pocket. Serve that first. Nothing extra. Uncle and Dad, they're both musicians. They had a band together, so they knew about pocket, and you serve the song first. Like, it's not about you on stage. Like, you gotta have musicians that think about the band first. If you think about yourself first in a band, like, you're gonna go down in flames, or you're gonna just hit a ceiling and you're not gonna go past it. Like, for a band, you gotta think about first, what can I play that makes the band sound better? If you're not thinking about that first, you should not be in the band. So I like to be in a band. In Spotlight, I just like to be part of the band and be like, yeah, this feels good together, and that's the way music should be. So, I mean, playing with the guys is just, I'm a spectator on the stage, so. I'm a spectator that gets
that way too. Playing with these, and I'm looking at different like this.
Stephon, you cutting out.
Stephon,
You back. And like Nate said, we played with many drummers. But another thing about it is he's a drummer with no drama. You know what I'm saying, my point? This is important. You on tour, it's a big world out here. It's a lot of trouble out here. He's done it. He's proven himself. He comes with no drama. This is really important when you're touring. And another thing, he do not overplay. You know the drummers overplaying solo on everywhere, blah, blah, blah. So, for instance, we brought a drummer that usually, we brought a drummer that usually played with us here in Europe to see Michael. Important. Last night. Very important. Because I want him to sit down and look how a drummer do these grooves. Because he been playing, but he gets something about he don't really, I don't know. I said, my drummer coming, I want you to sit down and sit and look at Michael. He came too. His name is David. He came, he learned, he said, wow, I got a lot of practice to do. He talked like he said, I got a lot of practice to do. I was like, then that's it's a whole different level. He's on a whole different level, man.
Mike, as a drummer, who's your biggest influence?
As drummers, right? Naming first. So there's Dennis Chambers, there's Oldie, there's Steve Gadd. And I like drummers that serve the music first. Like, they're not flashy. Stick first. Like, rest in peace, Aaron Spears. Like, that dude, music first. Like, it's like, I've seen him do shows where there's like no chops. It's just hard. It's just when your neck hurts after a track. It's like, I'm serious. That's what you want, because they'll move and the people come back again and again.